welcome to my kitchen. Today I am super excited because I am partnering with Vivant Senior Living, a community of memory care homes for seniors with Alzheimer's and dementia. And we are partnering together to share ways to boost brain health and memory through healthy, nourishing foods. I thought, why not make over one of my family's favorite recipes? More specifically, one of my Nana's signature recipes that is super delicious for warmer weather days. It is chocolate delight. If you have not had chocolate delight before, it is so good, so creamy, so rich, and your fork just slides through it until you hit the crust and it crunches through and you get a nice crunchy bite with that creamy chocolate pudding and whipped topping. It is so yummy, but I knew I can make it so much healthier. So I'm going to walk you through how to make my simply swapped version of chocolate delight. But first I wanted to point out some key ingredients and why they are so good for our brain health. So when you research what foods help promote brain health, a lot of times what will come up is healthy fat. So a lot of recurring foods that will pop up are avocados, walnuts, dark chocolate, all the things that we're going to be using in this recipe. So avocados are full of omega-3s, healthy fats, and help nourish the body from the inside out. Walnuts have been specifically linked to improving cognitive function, and they're even shaped like a little tiny brain. So obviously they were created for brain health. And then thirdly, dark chocolate. Why dark chocolate? As if we need another reason to eat chocolate. Chocolate has a plant compound in it called flavonoids, which has an anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effect in the body, making it so incredibly healthy for you long term. So there are going to be 3 steps to this recipe. First, what we're going to do is make the crust in the food processor, which is simply just a base of walnuts and medjool dates. I love using medjool dates in a crust because you don't have to bake it and they're so good for you. Yes, they have sugar in them, but they also have a lot of fiber in them, which helps stabilize blood sugar levels and is a more natural source of sweetener. Once we've made our crust, we're going to press it into our dish and then make our filling, which I will walk you through in just a minute. So let's get started. So to my food processor, I'm going to add about 2 cups of medjool dates that have been pitted. They come with the pit in the middle, so you want to make sure you take that out. 2 cups is going to be about 20 medjool dates, or 1 entire package. To that, I'm going to add 1 cup of our walnuts, and then I'm going to plug her in and give her a blend. You want to pulse it until it's nice and crumbly and finely chopped so that you can press it firmly into the base of your dish to create that crust layer. Alright, that looks good. So you can see as you're blending it, it's going to start to stick together, and that's what you want. That's going to tell you that it will stick in your pan. So if you've been around here a little while, you know I'm a huge fan and creator of the Simply Swapped method. So essentially taking everyday foods, ingredients, and recipes and swapping them for something that's going to give you a bigger nutritional bang for your buck. So traditionally in chocolate delight, the crust is made with some combination of graham crackers and butter. So instead of those ingredients, we're giving it a significant healthy makeover with the dates and the walnuts. So I'm just pressing this date walnut mixture into the bottom of my square baking dish that I've lined with parchment paper. And I've done that because that makes it really super simple to pull out when you're ready to serve them. So I'm just going to continue to press it down, moving it all the way to the sides so that the filling doesn't seep down under the crust. Okay, so this is what you're going to end up with. A nice, flat, even crust on the bottom. So that is step one. Step two is going to be our chocolate pudding filling. Now, usually, I'm pretty sure my Nana probably uses the Jell-O chocolate pudding mix. It's what I grew up on. It's delicious, but not really the best for you. So instead, we are going to sneak so many ingredients into this filling, no one will know it's as healthy as it is. Our filling, we're going to add avocados and cashews that I've soaked for about 4 hours so that they break down and get nice and creamy to make that luscious texture of our pudding. And then we're going to add 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil to help solidify the texture and give it a nice firm consistency. And some melted chocolate because it wouldn't be chocolate pudding without chocolate. So I melted some dark chocolate chips to pour into our mix. And then we're going to add some almond milk just to thin it out a little bit, and a pinch of salt. Anytime you're cooking, even if it's something sweet, you always want to add a little pinch of salt because it's going to enhance and bring out the natural flavors of the ingredients that you're cooking with. Okay, add my chocolate in here. I could just lick this bowl as it is. So yummy. You could, I would recommend a cacao content over 60%, but you could go all in at complete raw 100% cacao, or you can make it a little sweeter by adding something that's a little lower percentage, like 60-65%. Okay, add my top on here and give it a blend. So you want to make sure you get a really nice silky texture. So you want to blend it even longer than you think you probably need to make sure the avocados and the cashews have really blended into a nice, silky, smooth consistency. So once you've blended everything up and you're happy with the texture, we're going to pour this chocolate avocado pudding mixture onto our crust, pop it in the freezer to let it firm up, and then we'll cut them into bars and top it with a dollop of coconut whipped cream, which is one of my favorite dairy-free whipped cream alternatives. You buy a can of full-fat coconut milk or coconut cream, and you can stick it in the fridge just for a nice little insurance policy. And what happens is the coconut fat rises to the top and separates from the coconut water, giving you a really nice thick cream that you can spoon out and whip up with some vanilla extract, maple syrup, cinnamon, whatever you like, and get a nice, healthier, Cool Whipped topping. Oh yeah. Okay, and then I'm just going to stick these in the freezer for a couple hours or so, and then we'll cut them into bars and finish them up. Okay, so I just pulled these out of the freezer. They are nice and firm to the touch, but give a little, which is what you want. You want that kind of fudgy consistency. So look how easy that is to pull out of our dish. And then I'm just going to cut these into even squares. I want to get 12 total. Okay. And then to finish these off, I have my coconut cream here, which I just skimmed off the top of my full-fat coconut milk. So I'm going to give it a good stir. I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla extract for some flavoring. You, of course, could serve it plain. You could add a little bit of maple syrup for sweetener. And so to the top, of each one. I'm just going to dollop a little bit on there. All right, last one here. And then for the final touch, I have a chocolate bar, dark chocolate bar. Again, it is brain healthy. So I am just going to shave some chocolate over the top, and it just makes it look nice and finished and beautiful. So that's it. That's how we make healthier chocolate delight filled with brain boosting superfoods. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Look at that. Look at those layers. You have the date and walnut crust with the chocolate avocado and cashew filling and the coconut whipped cream on top, and it looks so delicious. So happy cooking, you guys. Enjoy this recipe, and as always, tag me at Fit Limit Eats so that I can see all of your creations.